I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of the Russian Federation on a point of order.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, we no doubt regret the vote that was just completed. And it's not just the content of this absurd resolution or its adoption or non-adoption, as I stated in my earlier statement, but the position of the it will not have an impact on the position of the Crimeans. We are disappointed that the Maidan Ukrainian regime will once again acquire another opportunity to trick its population. And the General Assembly willy-nilly is becoming a co-participant in this process. And this is cause for concern. And since the Ukrainian authorities do not intend to refrain from this kind of practice, we call on all of you to think of the lives of ordinary Ukrainians, to which the government is still imposing a destructive economic and social policy. You think that I'm exaggerating by imposing Russian propaganda, and not at all. The Maidan process that started in 2014 by the government is continuing. To a large extent, this is due to the fact that there are no sobering signals from abroad. This is the fault of the Western countries. This is why this is like giving a drug addict additional doses of narcotics instead of suggesting that he go to therapy. In Russia, we know quite well the fact that we have very close relations with regular Ukrainians. In spite of all their efforts, the Maidan regime has not managed to undermine our good relationship with the Ukrainian people. And I think you yourself saw during the event to honor the Second World War, you heard the statement by the ambassador of Ukraine. This was a distorted presentation of the origins of the Second World War, and I think no one who is sensible can be left without being shocked to hear this from one of the successor states of the Soviet Union is truly hurtful. And as the ambassador spoke after us, we didn't have a chance to respond to him. We want to take this opportunity to once again to apologize, not to the permanent representative, but to apologize to those who he hurt and insulted by his statement, especially the Ukrainian veterans who Hitler wanted to erase from the face of the earth. Since the war didn't spare a single Soviet family, these perhaps included members of the permanent representative's own family, but that is up to his own conscience. I also want to apologize to the hundreds of thousands of Poles, Jews, Ukrainians who were killed by the Nazis, and those who helped them in the Ukraine, who are considered heroes today. I want to also apologize to the veterans of the U.S., the U.K., and other countries for the fact that that permanent representative of Kislitsa put them on the same ranks as the Nazis. This is blasphemy, and I wanted to apologize that this took place within the UN. We don't know if he will apologize ever again, but until the General Assembly, with the support of the Maidan authorities, approves such resolutions, we're very far from that moment. You should think about that, colleagues, when Permanent Representative Kisnitsa asks for your support for resolutions. Once again, the Speaker read